Um, so we playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. First time just downloaded it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Once
could
I
he
sat at
do?
a desk, not gonna lie.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
It's
he had
just
simply missed
sharper.
a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There's the meeting room. How do I touch stuff? Is it like the trigger button? Oh, I crouched. I crouched. Now how do I touch stuff? Square, triangle, circle, arrows, X. Can I not touch anything? How do I? Oh, oh, it's X. So, open. Hello, something worked. Open.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did
Can I
it
follow
advance
the
the
doors?
story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I enter the right one?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Myers, what if I just don't listen to him?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some painting.
No, yes, it's worth it.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Dang, that's
But
insane.
at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Well, this is the first open door, so...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I see how it is. You might as well call me Zoro.
Look, Stanley,
They
I think
fall.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
fall.
enemy, really, I'm not. I
They
realize that
die.
investing your trust in someone else
It's
can
a
be
bridge.
difficult, but the fact is that the story has
Can't
been
jump.
about
How do I get
nothing
there?
but you all this time.
Where am I going?
There's someone you've been
Wait,
neglecting,
can I jump down?
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Oh my god, I can jump down.
I was in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen
I
to
can
you?
jump down.
I don't know how to
No, no.
convince you of
I
this,
cannot.
but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
It wants me to be safe. Danger everywhere. No. It's supposed to be like a horror game or what? Because one of the things says it never ends. So what if I just don't listen to
Now
anything?
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind. I'm pretty sure this is red.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through
This is the red door.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
I
door.
don't want to. If I go back upstairs, red.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what
Yes.
lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I don't know, man. It looks kind of creepy. No, just not my vibe. You have fun with that. I'm gonna go. Oh no, I think I'm gonna go through the other door. Hello? It's not open. It's not gonna open. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is now. You're making me go through here, huh?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out
Yes, it was
specifically for
actually really
you?
worth it.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help
This is
elucidate these strange and
well,
unknowable desires of yours.
this is
What made this
interesting
game
though.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely
A
nothing so
fun
far.
game.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Yeah.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
There's this door. Both of. I want to go to this door. What?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel
Yeah, I
free
was
to
down
be
there.
honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Not gonna lie, like it was kind of boring.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you
Can
had
I press it again?
reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more
No.
fully
Can I press
express
any of these
itself
again?
mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I
It's
supposed to
very
do with
helpful.
that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a
Okay,
look.
open the door. What? What did he add? Oh, it's bright. Oh, cool. There's a leaderboard. I don't know. Um, no, if I don't error friend this empty. This game just roasts you, doesn't it? Let's try this door. Oh, I don't like this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
I'm
Again,
not gonna lie,
honest answers, please.
that leaderboard was kind of like mean.
Hey, I nearly forgot.
I can press it multiple
I
times.
nearly forgot. I 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 nearly forgot. In this game, the baby
Why is
crawls
there a
left
baby?
towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
What
It's a
if
very meaningful game,
if
all
I
about
do
the
nothing?
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
I
hours.
don't want to
So
play this
why
for
don't
4
you
hours.
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Nope.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
Nope. What if I just let the baby go to the fire?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, I don't know
I
what to
choose
do. I'm
A and B.
completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm
Well, get
out.
rid of the
I'm out.
baby.
I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
What?
Your input was extremely valuable.
Thank you.
Okay,
But
since
why are
my
you
game is
shutting
so
the game?
awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just
Sure,
to
you
ease
know
the
what? Go.
pain. Let's see.
I didn't pay, I think, like $30 for this one or anything.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a
Where's the
shot.
baby? What the? Oh my god, no. Where am I now?
Aha!
What's that?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy
Can I get
man,
out?
spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Can I get out?
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
How do I get down? Oh, there's stairs. Bruh. Okay, just look at the propane tanks. No. Gonna fall off. There's an outhouse.
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into
There's a gap.
that thing, that
There's a
big
gap.
open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens
fit
we
through the
avoided
gap.
it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
No, I like
big,
this game.
insurmountable walls.
What, can I get out?
Okay, I
Get out.
think this will be just the thing.
Hello? Rocket League?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
I've
There's any
escaped.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
This looks like an exit.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Oh no, I'm
Lots of
trying to
cars here
exit.
in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I
Sports
think
ball?
it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
What
We
sports
shall
ball?
run the bases and do a touchdown together.
What?
Yes. I
You
can
just say
show you
run the
one.
bases and
Okay,
score a
Stanley,
touchdown?
here's the ball. Have fun.
I want to escape. I guess I'll go. Well, I'm not in a car.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yep.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure,
Is this true
then
what
surely
Pat said?
multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I didn't try it out. Here comes another ball.
There's two.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
I made them like balls. Hey,
Are you
I think the
enjoying
dude likes his
yourself?
balls.
Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
I think maybe you should
Well, I
go
sure
back
hope you're
by.
having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes.
No.
You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
I don't
Besides,
know.
you need someone like me to set
Right to
boundaries
it.
for you.
I'm the
Without
baby.
rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
Give me a
And
ball.
Since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much, but who knows? You're an inventive kid, you'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
Yep.
Take care, Stanley.
I will. So I'm by myself. There's one of two things. I can go jump in that hole, or I could try and escape. Or you can play Rocket League. You're right. I should try and escape. Nope. That didn't work. Let me try the hole. There's a hole when I was scoring.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Well, you told me to go to jump down.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
That's creepy. Oh shoot! It's not creepy at all. Oh my god, he scared me. Why am I so loud? I so loud. What if I go over here? It's the two doors. If he wanted me to go on this side. It's the two doors. It'll make you speak to yourself. It's the two doors. It'll make you speak to yourself. Not. It'll make you speak to yourself. Ha. Princess. It's like the back rooms. There's a TV room. Like anyone else? What the?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is
Where
right
did it
now.
go?
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh no, it's just a black screen. Oh, okay, I'm going somewhere. Oh.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory.
What if I do the same thing, but I don't jump down?
Perhaps, and a painting.
Or I jump down and I go through the red door?
A photo. He could no longer recall.
No, because that's listening to him.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There's the open doors right here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I'm not gonna listen
I'm
to
not
it.
your enemy, really, I'm not.
There's an
I
exit
realize
down
that
there.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach...
What's going on?
You should pick that up.
Oh,
I did.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay.
Are we in the
there we go.
office though?
All right, now I
There's
want you to
some
come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
No.
Let me show you what's really going on
I don't
here.
want to go inside.
Sorry, but you're in my story now. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
I'm
And
gonna
every
die.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh yeah, I don't want to listen to him. I'm not listening to him anymore. Nope, I refuse.
He looks friendly.
I refuse to press the button.
You know, since you don't press the button, I'm unliking.
I refuse to press the button. I'm trapped with this weirdo right here. And it says I'm gonna die and I don't want to press that button, man. I want to escape, but it won't let me. It's like a...
I'm
Fine.
so
In
loud.
his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Ooh.
Ooh, I want to watch TV.
So he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Where my
The
TV go?
thought excited him terribly.
Oh, I spend time with the boys. Of course, I'm doing
He
that.
went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What am I doing? Yes, I'll
As he
prepare
wandered
it.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down
Catch
some new
sunlight
path.
and focus the rays into a powerful beam.
Just one more
This would be aimed at cities and would ignite buildings and boil bodies of water. Nazi scientists actually...
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I'll go sleep.
I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
No, put it right there.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Yeah.
And I tried.
Woo!
Don't pinch me! Where's the monitor? In my room.
Wait, did the game restart me?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I'll
memo.
just listen to him, I guess. Wait, what is this? This looks different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go nothing here.
Minecraft hardcore
and got back
or
on
Roblox. Viewers choose a game. Which one do I choose?
I found a broom
No
closet.
choice to make, no path to follow. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So walk down.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bruh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, no, sorry.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What the?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay,
no.
From the top.
Don't you dare. Might as well call out for the video. I don't know. Call out for the video today, because I don't feel like doing this again. I will do part 2. Look more into this game. See what else I can do. So I'm sure. Anyways, peace.